YTE stands for It's Brought to Spice and back in again video, and on this video I'm on the floor because I can't access my wet area. So for now I'm on the floor. So today I'm going to be talking about the touch control sonic screwdriver. So this is what it looks like now. You'll notice there's a button on there because I've actually fixed it. It doesn't make the noise or anything. What I've done is, this is the original cage section for it, and I've cracked it. That flew off, meaning that can come off, and yeah. So what I've done is I've took one of these which was broken, and I've took the core and the remains of the bottom section from the touch control, cobbled it together to make a new core. But you can see it's like messed up. That's the touch control core, that's the button core, that's part of the button core because the other core's broken. I think I've got the old one somewhere in here. No, it's up top. Dang it. Anyways, so you know me, I've modded this one to obviously work in extended mode. And you know it's got the red button. Doesn't work though. This one, as you know, the touch control has the Space Alien Dummy, as you call it, aka power core. So, yeah. So the wires, the cable management in this is slightly different. The original cables, this type of thin stuff, I tried it with this and it kept breaking. So I've replaced it with stronger, thicker wires, like proper thick, and I've basically put a new LED in this as well. So yeah, to prove it, to do this you'd have to remove the bottom section because it is removable, and this cone piece is also removable, and then you'll be able to just undo your four little things, and of course you'll be able to basically pull that off, lift this up. What you'll have to pry it, as you can see, the thick cables in there, and the batteries I've basically screwed it up on the inside of the battery housing, and there's no like protective stuff at the back, so I'm using screws as the connection points to obviously keep the three LR44s keeping the current going. So, and it also works no matter how far you extend it. So, and you can tell there's a button because I've put a button. I tried going the touch control method again, but it took a bit of thinking about it. It wasn't going to work, so because the way character's done it is you have your circuit board, your two little contacts for your touch sensor, and of course you've got your main electronics. So they've done it so it's chipped. Once it's chipped, it can allow it to be touch control. Whereas if you try and do it without, like, you just basic LED and batteries, thinking you're the switch, then you're wrong. So instead I've put a button. It's kind of messed up because I can only put it in at an angle, which I quite like. It's my preference, to be honest. As you can tell, it's still scuffed from when I did it up to make it like an aged Sonic. So yeah, I know the claws don't go, the silver section doesn't go all the way in, because without the hot glue stuff being there, it will just slide open and it's still made in. So I've just took the liberty of putting hot glue bits in place. And this is the original cage section that snaps. I've had this like since 2017. I had this. I got this at one Christmas, and it broke within a month of use, and then it got battered and broken. I took it to school a couple of times because, yeah. So this fits with the sharp bitten screwdriver type of thing, where you can just have your imaginary top half Sonic being there, and then it just breaks in half. If you recognise this, it's from Instagram. If you don't know, then you need to go add me on Instagram. I'll leave a name at the bottom so you can add me. So we have the standard Sonic. There's like the remains of the core of one of these inside of these with the touch control. So to be honest, this mechanism will fit inside the touch control, but you'd have to do a bit of modifications and you'd have to cut it down because it won't fit the whole way in because of the battery access here. I've got about a gap here for the button to wedge in. There's been like several different connections on that, so yeah, and you can tell there's no button there because I'm actually going to put some tape over this. I'm not going to tape this up because I quite like the edge look on that. You've seen this quite a long time ago when early stages of my channel. It was one of the broken Sonics I had. I think the next stage is I'm going to do the torch mode on the second Doctor's, not second Doctor screwdriver, the 12th Doctor's second screwdriver, the blue one, because my first one, the first one broke when I got a second one and fixed the speaker in that one. So yeah, now I quite like this. So if you want more, if you want to ask any questions, feel free. Also, you can message me through Instagram. Feel free. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and of course subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below that you have subscribed and liked. And I hope this touch control sonic screwdriver video has made you think that you can reuse the Sonic and make it into a torch. I recommend doing it if you've got a broken screwdriver. You've got nothing to lose. As long as you've got another one of these, then you're fine, because this one sounds better. But I like to make my own into a. In fact, it is quite weighty because of the amount of screw. Well, there's like two like little heavier screws in to have the weight in, and the heavy cable management inside this. So there's been a slight modification, but I can't really take it apart because it's all been set. I've had to glue the cone piece back down with hot glue, you know, the good old method. So yeah, Alonzo.